through. Coming through. All right, man, coming through. Coming through, man. Coming through there. Bernheim, do you mind?
Saul, let him through. Big war correspondent.
Oh, well, yes, sir. Certainly, sir. Wouldn't think of standing in your way, sir.
Mr. Hathaway, sir, I'm one of the countless avid readers of Trend magazine, and I was going to write you a fan letter. I thought your story of how you invaded Okinawa was a classic of contemporary journalism.
Yes, we didn't even know you were there. Well, the Yank staff is in fine form. Too bad some of this talent doesn't reflect itself in your little magazine. Come along, Shenson. I think the ceremony is about to start.
Oh, Harold, I meant to tell you, you won't really need your weapon today. This is one of our ships.
I hate to disturb you, Shenson, but if you can stop laughing, I think we can get some pictures of the Japanese delegation.
Aye, aye, sir. Hey, where's Woodley?
Right up there in the $6 seats.
Well, Private John Woodley, I might have known. Move over. Did you hear what I said? I said, move over.
Does this drugstore develop snapshots?
Anything good?
And you're going to see 6 pages of these pictures and every edition of Yank from Panama to the Persian Gulf.
Let's face it, Yank as an Army weekly is a dying enterprise. As soon as we wrap this story up, we can take the first plane back to Manila, turn out that surrender issue, and then home on the first ship out.
Do you know where I am right now, Kennedy?
Where?
I am anchoring down Third Avenue in a pair of yellow shoes and a set of hand-hewn threads. And the autumn breeze is heady with the scent of dry vermouth wafting through the swinging doors of Costello's.
Hey, maybe I'll come over and join you.
Oh, yeah? They got a border patrol now to keep your Brooklyn characters on your own side of the river.
Well, here's something for us dirty old troops still out here in the Pacific.
John, you know you're not supposed to bring liquor aboard a Navy ship.
Who brought? This stuff was made aboard this ship.
Don't they even drink at Harvard?
Formaldehyde?
McNulty, this is 100 proof gin. Made in the shade and stirred with a spade. All you can drink for $5 a quart. Sailor from Kentucky cooks it up. Let's see. 39 parts of gin to 1 part of vermouth, huh?
Make mine dry.
This is Radio Tokyo. And this is your old girlfriend, Tokyo Rose. The past 4 years with you sad sacks have been wonderful fun. But now the sponsor has dropped my option. So before I sign off, I have a treat for all my GI buddies. A song you all know and love. You are my sunshine.
Knock it off. There's the real war criminal. 46 times a day for 4 years. You are my sunshine.
In. Good. At ease, man. What? You're drinking. You gave me your solemn word in Manila. Well, that was back during the war, Major. I guess the day does call for a little celebration. Is that real gin? Straight from the Admiral's locker. I didn't ask you where it came from, Woodley.
A martini, sir.
Very well, Woodley, but just one. Gentlemen, I give you a toast to VJ Day.
VJ Day. Major, you saw Colonel Fuller, sir?
Oh, yes, indeed. I must say it was a very encouraging little chat. The colonel was pleasant and cordial, almost as if he liked us.
Great. When's he going to send us home?
As soon as we set up a new Yank operation in Tokyo.
A new operation?
Tokyo?
What do you mean?
Well, Colonel Fuller wants to get out the Tokyo edition in time to greet the 1st Cavalry Division when it enters the city on Monday. It'll be a great morale builder.
We can't walk into a bombed-out enemy city and turn out a magazine in 3 days.
Can't, Kennedy? Can't.
We don't know what things are going to be like in Tokyo. We have nothing planned for the issue. We don't even know where we're going to work.
Very well, Kennedy. If you don't feel up to it, I'm sure the Colonel won't mind turning the job over to Hathaway and Trend magazine.
Let Hathaway have it. I've got discharge papers coming, and I'm going home. I've got a wife and a kid in Chattanooga I've never even seen.
You've never seen your wife?
The kid, you dope.
I'm with Ed. Let's blow the whole operation. It's over now. We've covered every beachhead this side of Honolulu. Given the troops a magazine everywhere they went. Hathaway travels first class on civilian pay, fills the home front full of Mom's apple pie, and he wins Japan for Trent.
Don't con me, Woodley. I know every trick in your bag, so you can put the needle away now.
Sure, Pop.
All right, Major. Tell Fuller we'll have it out by Monday.
I already did, Ed. I know my men, and I know the spirit of Yank. Take it easy on this stuff, fellas. We can't afford another occurrence like New Guinea. One for the road, Major? Well, this does call for a celebration. A toast.
To Hathaway.
I wish you could be decent to Hathaway. He can make a lot of trouble for us if he gets steamed up. He's probably cooled off by now.
Oh, come now, Colonel Fuller. Your information education people have had a breeze during this war.
Breeze? You try handling civilian and GI correspondence for 3.5 years. It's been a nightmare. That's the only way I can describe it, a 42-month nightmare. Civilian newspaper men are crazy enough, but these Yank men, thieves, cutthroats, juvenile delinquent. Something wrong, Commander?
Oh, no, sir. Just the fragrance. Rather unusual.
Well, that's what aging does for gin. This stuff, gentlemen, is 10 years old.
Where'd you ever get it, Fuller?
Well, there's a sailor aboard's been hoarding it. A Kentucky boy. Not very shrewd, though. I got the whole bottle for $20.
To the victory.
One moment, gentlemen. You all know the one thing that no martini is complete without. Protected and cherished 6 long months waiting for this very moment. The only jar of onion-stuffed olives in this whole area. Funny, I had them right here. Hewlick put them in here this morning. I can't find my olives, Hewlick.
Colonel Fuller!
Hathaway, where have you been?
I have just spent the last half hour in Tokyo Bay.
At a time like this?
One of your Yank men pushed me overboard.
Yank? What Yank man?
I'll let you guess, Colonel.
Him? He? Come along, Hathaway. Find my olives, Hewlick.
Noldy, stir up another batch, will you? I'll be right back.
To VJ Day.
Vincent! Where is he? Where is he? Who, sir? You know perfectly well who, sir. Corporal John Woodley.
Private Woodley, sir. You broke him again in Manila.
You should have had him shot. Ferguson, you promised to keep that man out of trouble.
Sir, I distinctly remember telling
I want him shipped out of this area immediately. Immediately.
Sir.
Yes?
Sir, what did Woodley do?
I'll tell you what he did, Sergeant. He pushed Mr. Hathaway here overboard.
For that, he should have got a medal.
I've had just about enough of this. I expect you to do something about it this time, or I shall go to the general. The general, Colonel Fuller.
I repeat, I wish this man shipped out of here on the fastest available military or civilian transport.
Yes, sir. Where shall I ship him, sir?
Siberia, if possible.
Sir, if I could have a word with the Colonel.
Absolutely not. I have been soft-soaped for the last time about Woodley.
Oh, yes, sir. I wouldn't try to defend him this time. He's really gone too far.
You can bet your hat he has.
I only wanted to ask the Colonel about Woodley's replacement. We'll need a good photographer in Tokyo.
What's wrong with Bernheim here?
Sir, I'm a sketch artist. I'm really lousy with a camera, sir.
As a photographer, sir, you have to hand it to Woodley. He is kind of a genius.
He's a genius for trouble, that's what he is. He's a Jonah. He's my personal Jonah. Beginning with that business down in Australia. I don't have to remind you of that.
No, sir.
That wasn't really Woodley's fault, sir.
It never seems to be Woodley's fault.
You remember, sir, he had just gotten a Dear John letter. His girl had married a civilian. He was a little upset.
He was a little upset in New Guinea, too, wasn't he? When he drove that jeep into the general's latrine.
Oh, the general was very nice about that, sir.
Sir, I don't know of any other officer who could have shown the patience and tolerance with Woodley that you have.
What are you talking about? I have no patience with Woodley. I have no tolerance.
No, sir. I mean, yes, sir. By the way, sir, you should be congratulated for your idea about getting out a Tokyo edition of Yank.
We never would have thought of it ourselves.
Well, it's very good for morale.
It's going to be tough, though, without Woodley's pictures.
Well, war is over. I suppose I could give that maniac one more chance. But you'll all be held responsible for his behavior at all times. And if Woodley or any one of you Yankmen fouls up just once in Tokyo, I'll court-martial the lot of you. Is that understood?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Well, what's in the picture? Oh, the men wanted to celebrate, sir. I thought just this one. Forget it, Ferguson. Forget it. Might have a small drink myself.
Oh, yes, sir. Martini for the Colonel.
Martinis, eh?
Yes, sir.
You know, someday, after I've completely recovered, I'm going to write a book about what I went through with you Yank people. Horror story, of course. To VJ Day.
VJ Day.
To peace and quiet. Hey, where does this gin come from?
Woodley buys it from some hillbilly sailor, sir. $5 a quart.
$5.
Here they are, friends. The only jar of onion stuffed olives in the whole...
4 MPs. Fuller's not taking any chances, is he?
Hi, fellas. Don't get too close to the ship. You might get Shanghai.
You just had to have an olive in that martini, didn't you?
Well, I'm paying my debt to society. Banished to the United States of America.
Be careful how you fraternize with those native women over there.
All right, let's keep moving.
So long, John.
So long.
Hey, fellas. Wave bye-bye.
Hey, Meatballs. I got an office for you.
Office? Where?
Hoken Building. About 3 miles over that way. Near a statue of a man on horseback.
It's a good thing you came along to give us a lift.
Give you a lift? Walk, you crumbs.
Someday I'm going to tear that guy apart.
Say, fellas, I got an idea.
Oh, so. You went spoiled by surprise. Well, this is the 4th time we've passed Paul Revere. Somebody ought to take a reading. He went that way.
Hello, G.I. Welcome to Japan. Joe Butterflies for service. Thank you very much. Oh, very close shaving, huh? Frankfurter run very fast these days. Not so fat like before war, huh? Say, you like to buy a little souvenir, eh?
What were the police chasing you for?
Nothing. Dame Tessio. Only Joe Butterfly got very bad habit. I see cop, I run, they chase. You like my little Japanese painting, huh?
This guy speaks English. Almost.
No, I spent 10 years in the USA. I work houseboy, very, very big people. Also, I'm a very big traveler. Chicago, Broadway, Palm Beachy, Hoboken.
Hoboken.
Oh, ain't #1 hideout. See, gentleman I work for, he has to Rilo long time. He great friend, that shows, huh? Hey, Japanese kimono, real silk, $10 reduced 5 you, eh? Okay?
Okay, my gal wants one.
Ixnay. They're probably Onipay.
Oh, no, this on Everlay, huh?
Yeah, look, can you tell us the way to the Hoken building?
Okay. Okay, no, that's very far away. You go this way, that way. streets worse than Boston, huh?
Well, thanks just the same.
Thank you. Ooh, please, Butterfly Joe, also a #1 tourist guide. Orbits 1 hour, okay?
Okay, come on.
Hoken building, 2 blocks right, 1 left.
Fellas, I'm going to see Colonel Fuller. Mac, you'll have to get rid of the Jeep. Yeah, thanks very much.
Hi, I got special today on samurai sword. You like that?
Not today.
All right. Anything you want, I got. I buy, I sell, over table, under table, wheel and deal. I pay top price for cigarettes. Huh? No? All right. Catch you later.
Yeah.
Did Fuller come up with a printing press, or do we chisel this magazine out on stone tablets?
I didn't see Fuller. I saw the Major. He gave me a pep talk on the importance of the Tokyo edition and a folder full of junk from New York.
Anything we can use?
Pin-up, cartoon page, sad sack, 2 pages of stateside sports. That leaves us with 19 pages to fill by ourselves.
In 72 hours? Impossible.
Gentlemen of the press. I mean, enlisted men of the press.
You don't have to look to know when Hewlett's coming. Did you ever stand downwind of the Gowanus Canal on a hot summer's day?
You boys got all your stuff moved in?
All the stuff we've got moved in.
I'm really proud of you. Now move it out again.
Cut the horseplay. We've got 3 days to get out a magazine. Then you can come in and make jokes.
You got a magazine to get out. You also got a lot of crud to get out. Now start evacuating right now.
By whose order?
General Order 806, which rescinds 805 that reserves this floor for majors and below. Now 806 reserves this floor for bird colonels. And Colonel Fuller told me to tell you guys...
You tell Colonel Fuller
Tell me what?
that we can't get out a magazine without a place to work, sir.
Hewlett, didn't you tell them about their new working quarters?
What new working quarters, sir?
Sir? I hadn't wanted to spoil a nice surprise.
Nice surprise.
Knock it off, you Brooklyn hillbilly.
Wait till you hear this. Hey, I just ran in Hathaway.
With the Jeep, I hope. Oh, come on now. It's not that funny.
Oh, yes, it is. I break up every time I think of it. He wants us to go to dinner at some vacation house. He said he'd send his car around for us.
Come on, it's the pillow dance. Bottoms up, everyone. Beautiful spot, isn't it? Look at that fish pond. Everything all right, boy?
Great, just great.
Well, I'm sure glad you could make it. Say, have you made any post-war plans yet?
Such as?
You should stay in the magazine field, boy. You really should. More money, more prestige. And you've certainly proved out here you've got a real editorial player, boy. We could use spirit like yours in Trent magazine. No, really, one word from me and they'd hire you, just like that.
Well, it's not that I don't trust you, Harold, but what do you want?
Mr. Hathaway. Mr. Hathaway, I'm looking all over town for you.
Hi, Shenson.
Boy, you Army guys have sure got a strong union. One usable English press in this town, and you get it.
Oh, Harold, I bet this comes to you as a very big surprise, doesn't it?
As a matter of fact, it does. That press really belongs to me, you know.
To you?
Yes, the Trent people built a plant in 1934, and then when the war started, the Japanese confiscated it. And when the war was over, the Americans confiscated it for Yank magazine. Of course, that offer is still good, Ed.
Congratulate me, troops. His Excellency was just offering me a job on Trend magazine.
I'm not much at reading contracts, Ed, but what does this one say in the small print?
Well, I'm just beginning to get the focus. And you stop me if I'm wrong, Harold. What would happen if we just happened to miss our deadline on Monday?
Colonel Fuller would give the press to us.
And Hathaway would put out the first surrender issue in Japan. That is, if we happen to miss our deadline. Huh?
I'll bet if it were urgent enough, Harold, you could get us all jobs on trend, hey?
Well, I'm sure that could be arranged.
Is that a firm offer?
You bet it is, Ed. We can all go places together.
Well, you go first, Harold.
For one carton of nails, it's hardly worth opening the store. I'm never going to get rich this way.
Woolworths make plenty money, 5, 10 cents a throw. You getting $5.
All right. What else do you need?
Really need hard chocolate, coffee, things like those.
Penny's worth of each, huh? You'd think I was running a neighborhood candy store.
I take 1 coffee, please. 2 chocolate, 1 sea ration.
That's what I like to see, a big spender.
Tight squeeze for small businessmen these days.
Give me the money.
I knew a guy once would like you very much. You, his kind of people. He was in protection racket in New Jersey. Named Mike the Gunner. Sayonara.
Hey, wait a minute, Butterfly. I'm a little new at this kind of racket.
So?
Yeah, I think you and I could do a lot of business together.
Oh, you want partner?
Sure. I got the merchandise, you sell it, we split the profits.
So, even Stevens. We get stinky rich.
You said it, partner.
Okay, we partners. Thank you very much. Now I make up contract. Huh?
Contract.
I put down exchange rate or full price list for merchandise. Okay.
Put all that in writing? Are you out of your head?
No contract, no deal, huh?
All right.
Party of the first part and party of the second part. We put in that part, okay?
Yeah. You gotta sell this stuff a little at a time, see? So nobody gets suspicious. It'll be nice and safe here in the desk.
Japanese burger are quite inferior, but always look in desk first.
Don't worry. It's solid as a rock. Besides, I got the only key, and this building is guarded by MPs.
MPs watch over black market loot? You very smart cookie, partner. You A number 1 Little Caesar, eh? Sign here.
You know, if this falls into the wrong hands, it's Alcatraz for us.
I got nice friends there.
All right, come in. Oh.
Hello, G.I.
This character thinks I'm running an employment office. All right, what do you creeps want?
Where's the colonel?
I gave him the afternoon off, McGee. Come on, state your problem. Make it brief.
That barracks routine is no good, Ulick. We've got to have office space.
Go see your chaplain. I can't change the orders.
Whose office is this?
Colonel Fuller's.
For what general order?
806?
806 has just been rescinded, and the new one, 807, reserves this whole floor for Air Corps generals. Out, and take your furniture with you.
Hi, Butterfly.
Be careful, stupid. Why don't you relax, Ulick? You want trouble, too? Just say so.
I say so.
Okay.
Leave him alone, Ulick. This all you men have to do? Brawl in the streets?
Sir, we came to see if something couldn't be done about working space for us.
What are you talking about? I gave you working space.
Sir, we can't work in those barracks. We can't think in them. We need an office of some kind. Sir.
What do you want me to do, Kennedy? Find some boards, a hammer, and build you an office?
Sir, there must be some place.
Confound it, man. For all I know, I may not have office space myself.
Sir, you haven't.
See?
What? General Order 806 has been replaced by 807. You gotta be an Air Corps general to stay in there.
The way people are crowding in, Tokyo's getting worse than Washington. All right, bring my files, put them in the Jeep. We'll find another office.
Sir, about my desk. I can't leave...
Blast your desk. Do as I say.
Yeah, but can't we load those things in my truck, sir? It's right over there.
Come along, Ulick.
Yes, sir. Come on, bring those files, huh?
Hello, greetings. Hot day, eh?
We're
are you going with this desk?
Ah, Joe, take desk home.
Taking it home, this is Army property.
I need desk very bad. I give you anything you want right now on a double. You name my game.
Okay. We want an office in the Imperial Palace. Now, blow.
Imperial Palace is too big for a deal. How about a nice house? Very nice. Good neighborhood.
House? You can get us a house?
Hey, I give you address. You go there right away and say Joe sent you. It's a very good deal. I get desk. You get house. Okie dokie. Goodbye.
Not so fast. Not so fast. We get house, then you get desk. Okie dokie?
Very smart. Okie dokie. Near here, 200 houses burned down one night. Many people homeless. No food. They frightened most of them, but want to be friendly.
Hey, Butterfly, what are those people doing over there?
See, all neighbors help build the house back. Then they move to the next house, build that back.
Oh, they used to do the same thing back in the States a lot. Mostly country people.
So people same all over, Please.
Ed, I don't like this.
Oh, I think you like when you see. Please. Is that house or is that house?
Good grief, it's a mansion.
Sure is. Home was never like this.
Hi, come, please. Huh? You come, please.
Who lives here, Joe? The royal family?
No, private family. Big butter and egg man before war.
Are you on the level about this deal, Joe?
Good deal for us. Young correspondent. Please, no, I go ahead, wheel and deal. Next.
I'm surprised some general hasn't grabbed this place by now.
Ed, I'm a little skeptical about this Joe Butterfly.
Yeah, I can't figure out why he's so hot for that crummy desk.
Yes, sir. See, what's I tell you? Everything hatsy-tatsy. Come meet landlord, please. Landlord, very happy.
Yeah, sure, but does he speak English?
Oh, no, he's square, John. Read English to me. Copacetic?
Copacetic.
We'll be very firm but gentle. This is Mr. Sakiyama, master of the house.
Hello.
You say kindly to enter this poor house. But please, first to take off shoes before enter. Japanese custom.
Well, what are you stripping for? We can look the place over without you going native.
Such attitude considered somewhat lousy in Japan.
Todo.
So, Mrs. Sako, sister of Sakiyama-san. Her daughter, Chieko-san.
Hello.
Her son, Boku-chan.
How do you do?
では、食事を兵隊さんたちに出しなさい。
皆様に差し上げるほど食事はございませんけれど。
知ってます。あれだけのものを持ってきなさい。そう。
Hey, Ed, those clodhoppers of yours will chew these straw nuts to shreds.
So what?
さあ、汚いとこですけど、どうぞお座りになってお楽にしてください。
He said to put it down someplace, please.
どうぞ。どうぞ。
ちょっと辛抱して、私に考えある。うちにあんな人をここに連れてきて、うちは建てやるんです。食べ物がないのにどうするんです？アメリカ人がここに住むなら、食べ物をたくさん持ってきますよ。
This is a very nice place you have here, Mr. Sukiyaki.
Sakiyama. Sukiyaki means beefsteak.
Will one of you natives show me how to use these things?
Who? Fork.
Oh.
See, fork in Japanese house used for eating beefsteak and pork chop. At present time, not have neither.
どうぞ。どうぞ。
Please, please.
Say, you know, this Nipponese chuck isn't bad at all. I always thought these characters lived on seaweed and octopus.
Tree, quite good. Yeah, well, if it's so good, why aren't they eating it?
Well, maybe they don't like Japanese food. It's a cultivated taste, you know.
You know what I think? It's FHB.
FHB?
Family hold back.
You mean this is all the food they've got?
So? There's not much food in Japan these days.
Well, for sheer hospitality, I take my hat off to these people.
Your hat, Sergeant? Better for Fro, you take off shoes, huh? いいね、はい、そうです。万事大丈夫です。
あなたを頼りにしてますからよろしくお願いします。
Aha, oh, so I explain that we help with overhead. $5 a day, keep place going. European plan. We bring own food.
All right, Mr. B, so what's her big joke?
Inscrutable Japanese, one never know what they're thinking.
All right. First thing in the morning, we've got to ease our gear out of those barracks. McNulty, you promote a week's rations from the GHQ company. Mason, you draw a week's rations from the quartermaster. Oh, yes, desk. Right in here with that, boys. Bring the desk right in. Butterfly, will you tell the boys to bring the desk in here?
No, we make deal. You get house, I get desk. Huh?
You'll get it as soon as we get the magazine out.
Such attitude considered very arousing in Japan. Wait. Wait. Ah, McNulty, you'll find food, man.
Hey, B-Fly.
Hey.
Who are the visiting firemen?
Oh, it is cousins of mine. Just flew in town for a visit.
Hey, you guys make out okay?
No, Saul. We bought it all at a supermarket.
Come on, fellas, let's get this stuff inside.
Hey, mina. My cousin bring family. I go.
All right, what's so funny, inscrutable Japanese?
You look so ferocious.
Yeah, well, you'd look ferocious, too. You speak English.
A little. From the mission school. But I don't talk a lot. I promise.
You make me happy.
Don't tell me he learned that in the mission school.
He can't really speak English. He listened to Navy soldiers singing in the bathtub.
Yeah, well, it's got to stop. You quiet him down, and I'll have a word with Bernheim.
Raiding party checking in, sir.
Well, how did you do?
Gimho, recaptured gear, overran 2 strongly held quartermaster positions, sir.
Sea rations, you guys are losing your touch.
You'll not lose touch. Make taste like sukiyaki.
Dad, we got to get some furniture. I'm just not built Japanese.
For small consideration, maybe I help find furniture.
You're not supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be out drumming me up a camera, remember?
Ah, so, must make wrist.
What's all that hammering out there?
Woodpecker.
I'd like to see you try typing on these crazy tables. You don't care, though. You got your desk.
He's got whose desk? Common thieves, burglars. Smart bunch of operators. You steal my furniture, you steal my vehicle to cart it off with. Next time, be smarter. Don't leave the getaway car parked out front.
All right, Ulick, all right. Take your desk and your truck and get lost.
Very cozy little setup. I'm sure Colonel Fuller's going to be very impressed by all of this.
Let me kill him, Ed.
The Japanese have old saying, one go too fast, one go in circles. Everything's still solid, buddy.
I'll talk to you later, Butterfly. All right, come on, you guys. Let's go. Hubba, chop. Let's get this thing out of my truck. That's it. Let's go. Chop. Hurry up. Be careful. All right, watch it, you idiots. Get doing with it. Come on, Butterfly, give him a hand.
Okay, partner.
What did he mean, partner?
I have never seen such conscientious regard for government property. especially from Hewlett.
Get your cotton-picking hands off my desk.
Hey, Oscar, what's in the desk? What makes you so nervous?
Nervous? Who's nervous? I'm not nervous.
Saul, find something we can use for a crowbar, huh?
Leave this desk alone or I'll call the MPs.
No, not MPs. We'd be plenty trouble, partner. Joe broke fast.
Shut up!
Come on, give us the key.
There ain't no key.
Oh.
Go away.
Well.
I'm a sergeant.
Boys, we have found the cookie jar.
I've been saving up my cigarette ration.
What, since 1912?
In business already, huh, Ratface?
Ooh, they got us dead the wrong, Sergeant. I vote we make them partners, junior partners.
Hey, what's this?
Well, what is it?
Well, you might say it's our insurance policy. A guarantee that we won't have any more trouble out of Oscar Hulick or Colonel Fuller from here on out.
You got nothing on me. That paper ain't signed.
Partner, you're goose fried. Please, this paper's signed.
Wouldn't this look pretty on the cover of Yank?
Oh, come on, give me a break, huh? I was only trying to make a little extra dough. To buy something for the wife and kids.
Like Florida, maybe, huh?
This is blackmail.
Sort of. Now listen, Oscar. You ever get mixed up in this black market routine again, we turn you over to the MPs.
I swear, never again.
Okay, hit the road. If we need you, we'll send for you.
Butterfly.
In the black market, too, huh?
These bad times in Japan, Sergeant. A man who follow righteous ways sometime watch his children starve.
All right, Joe, give it to your friends.
Such attitude considered somewhat nice in Japan.
But any more of this black market stuff, and it's not going to be so nice.
No. Now, lots of work to do. First, must scrounge camera for Brave Eagle. Excuse me.
Gentlemen, that seems to be the overall history of the occupation picture to this very moment. Are there any questions?
That seems to take care of the history, Colonel. Now, how about some news? I'm sure the readers of Trend magazine would like to know whatever became of Tokyo Rose.
Yeah, Colonel, what about the Rose? You got her yet? Where is she?
Look, gentlemen, if we had Tokyo Rose, you can be sure I would give you the story. There's simply nothing to report.
You are looking for her, though, aren't you?
Well, of course we are. The Counterintelligence Corps is just as eager to find her as you are. Well, gentlemen, I believe that wraps it up. Ah, you are getting the magazine out on Monday.
Yes, sir. Yes, indeed, sir.
Ah, good. As you all know, I've been getting quite a lot of pressure from Hathaway to release the press to him. Now, I'm counting on you turning out an issue which will make us all very proud. What's your lead story going to be?
We haven't quite decided yet, sir.
Oh? Well, I suggest that you do decide, and quickly, too. If you miss that deadline, there'll be egg on all our faces. Carry on.
Copy, boy, son.
Oh, come on now. If there's one thing we do not need around here, it's a small Japanese hillbilly. Now, cut it out. All right. I'll apologize. Uh-oh.
What is it?
A member of the government, a bird colonel, a strange one. Take cover. McNulty, try to head him off at the front door.
Me?
Yes. Whatever you do, don't let him in.
Good morning, Sergeant.
Good morning, sir. May I help you, sir?
I certainly hope so. I was just passing by and saw the jeeps outside, and I assumed there were probably Americans living here.
Oh, yes, sir. Very much indeed, sir.
You're out of uniform, Sergeant.
Old Japanese custom, sir.
Then there are Americans living here?
Oh, yes, sir. Very much indeed, sir. This is General Hossifer's billet, sir.
General Hossifer?
Lieutenant General Hossifer, sir. I'm the general's orderly.
Oh, I was hoping it'd be someone who could find room for me.
I'm sorry, sir.
I don't believe I'm acquainted with General Hossifer. What does he do?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I'm not at liberty to say.
Oh, I see. Special assignment, huh? Well, perhaps you could tell me one thing, Sergeant. Do you think the general will be here long?
Oh, yes, you're quite right.
Well, I only ask because it is such a nice place, and I just lost my room at the Imperial Hotel.
Sergeant? I'm afraid I'm keeping the general waiting, sir.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, just in case the general should be vacating the house, here's my card.
Thank you, sir. How's that? Pretty good, huh?
You overplayed it. You always do.
Well, he left, didn't he?
He's back.
Don't move, nobody. You scared, huh? Oh, butterfly, bring home bacon. Find best camera in Tokyo. Find 5 cameras.
5 cameras, and I bet there ain't one I know how to use.
So please.
Excuse, please. I number 1 Ichiban camera boy.
I'll cut my throat. I will.
Is somebody gonna give me a teeny little hug?
I'll hug you.
Boy, am I glad to see you.
Glad to have you back, John.
Oh, one of our boys home again. I find him sleeping in lobby of Daiichi Hotel. A minute I see badge, I say, one of us Yank men.
What are you doing in Tokyo?
Occupying it like everyone else.
But you're supposed to be occupying a troop transport someplace between here and San Francisco.
Yes, sir. If I hadn't bumped into pal Joey here, I'd still be looking for you. Say, is there a drink around here?
What's your on?
Do you realize you're AWOL?
It's a nice place we've got here.
You jumped ship, didn't you?
Brave Eagle, how'd you ever get mixed up with the Navy? That ship won't get to San Francisco for another 6 months. The way they're churning around out there, you'd think there was a war on or something.
I repeat the question. You jumped ship, didn't you?
I didn't jump anything. Some joker threw me off in Yokohama. Think I was going to plead with him just because he was the captain? Those characters are hypersensitive.
Once again, the sound of happy laughter will echo through our little cottage.
I can just hear the sound of Colonel Fuller's happy laughter. When he finds out Woodley's here, we'll all get the chair.
How's he going to find out? You think I'm going downtown and holler up at his window?
Nobody has to tell Fuller. He's got radar where you're concerned.
I'm willing to let bygones be bygones, so should Fuller.
If he finds you, it won't be bygones. It'll be bye-bye for all of us.
Oh, am I tired? Where are the sleeping quarters around here?
We'll have to hide you here till we can figure some way of smuggling you out of the country. I want one thing clear, John. You are not to set foot outside this house.
Crazy how we thought we were going to hate these people, isn't it?
John, have you heard anything I've said?
Huh?
John?
Oh, yeah. I'm confined to quarters.
That's right. And if you get bored, you can help Saul out in the dark room.
Yes, sir, Warden. I'll be a model prisoner.
Let's just all hope for the best. Mason, you and Saul take a camera and get that 11th Airborne story. Come on, Mac. We've got to take in that press conference. Remember, stay in the house, Woodley.
So long, fellas. Give my regards to you-know-who. Girly, son. Pretty sharp, huh?
You look so funny.
I kind of thought so myself. My own mother wouldn't even recognize me in this outfit. I want you to take my picture.
Oh, no, please. I couldn't use a camera.
Look, the first thing you're going to have to learn is that Japanese women do not argue. All you do is say, yes, Woodley-san.
Yes, Woodley-san.
That's better. Now, this little camera is very simple to operate. All you do is just hold it like this. Then you look through there. That's the viewfinder. Until you see my imposing military figure. And then you push here. So.
Ah, so.
Woodley! What are you doing outside?
Hi, fellas.
What's this little tableau supposed to be? Paris in the spring?
Excuse me, please.
Well?
Oh, I was just showing Chieko how to use the camera. Nobody ever takes my picture.
But they will, John. I keep expecting to find it tacked up in the post office. I told you to stay inside. Suppose somebody saw you. Hey, will you cut out that noise? Where do all of these people keep coming from?
Visits and relatives. All cousins of Joe Butterfly. May I present Sam Butterfly, Fred Butterfly, Manny, Mo, and Max Butterfly. Major Ferguson Butterfly and Hewlett Butterfly.
Oh, don't just stand there, Woodley. Good afternoon, Major.
Kennedy, it isn't true, is it? It is true. I wouldn't have believed it. I simply wouldn't have believed it.
No, sir.
The other men, yes, but not you. You've always seemed more responsible. What are you doing in a place like this, Kennedy?
Hewlett. Little Mr. Doublecross, I ought to belt you right across the mouth.
McNally, put him down.
I had to tell them. They were down in the barracks looking for you.
I suppose you men have never heard of Regulation 809.
How does that one go, Major?
Enlisted men will not occupy quarters other than the barracks assigned to them. That's how it goes.
What was I going to do? Keep my mouth shut and let them report you missing?
Good heavens, would you look at this place? Officers downtown fighting and scrambling for a tiny little hotel room, and you people have a house. A palace. Statuary. Why didn't you just go in and take over the American embassy? You've got to get out of here right now. Right now, do you hear?
Very good, sir. We'll bring out the magazine next week.
No. Oh, Kennedy, what are you trying to do to me?
Put out a magazine for you. Meet your deadline, sir. But I'm afraid it's out of the question now.
Don't even talk like that. We've got to get the magazine out.
Major, we didn't move into this hutch with an option to buy it.
Oh, that's right, sir. We'll only need it through Monday. If we're thrown out before then.
All right. Through Monday. I have the same nightmare every night. I'm in a cell in Leavenworth, and you men are on the outside waving.
I'll be with you in half a minute, Major.
Hey, where are you going?
I don't want the Major to hear us.
You can always spell it, Oscar.
This is important.
All right, all right. What's the big secret?
That paper you've been holding over my head, I got something I'll swap you for it.
You haven't got anything that good.
A cable message that just came in from the Navy. Concerns a certain friend of yours.
Oh? Say, who do we know in the Navy, Ed? Nimitz, Halsey, John Paul Jones?
This concerns John Paul Woodley.
Cablegram for me?
Yeah. Woodley! No!
Oh, dear me, isn't that awful?
All right, cut the clowning. What does it say?
That he went AWOL in Yokohama.
Has the colonel seen that?
Of course he hasn't. If he had, this place would be crawling with MPs. We'd all be nailed to the wall.
All right, Oscar. Now, you haven't seen any cable from the Navy. And if any more come through, you'll shortstop them, too, okay?
Now, wait a minute.
What I want you to do right now is this. I want you to cut a set of travel orders for little Johnny here. Air transport with a good high priority.
Phony travel orders? Are you out of your mind? I can't go around forging things like that.
That's right, Ed. That'd be illegal.
I ain't cutting no orders for Woodley. He's a fugitive.
I am not. I'm a tourist.
I can't do it. I never get away with it. I'm begging you, Ed. Don't play around with a thing like this.
Oh, Woodley, did you photograph a good, big, clear one for reproduction?
Sure I did.
No, don't do it. I got a wife and kids. I've got enough points for discharge. I'm supposed to be home by Thanksgiving.
Oh, you'll see your wife and kids. They have visitors' days in those places.
All right, Kennedy. How do you want the orders to read?
Make it Hong Kong, City of Sin.
San Francisco with a number 2 air priority.
I gotta go, fellas.
Remember, number 2 priority, San Francisco. You idiot. Didn't you think the Navy had let Fuller know you jumped ship?
Did I know the Army and Navy wrote to each other?
Woodley, will you stop that? There's enough of that going on outside already. Johnny, if that prisoner routine is supposed to make me feel bad, it won't work.
And where are you going, oh daughter of the samurai?
Outside and play in the yard. Even in Alcatraz, they let you do that.
Hold it, Butterfly. What are you making off with this time, Joe?
Hello, Kennedy-san. Hello, chums. Happy holiday. It's festival day for shrine.
What's with the boxes?
Boxes. Oh, boxes. Boxes jump off trucks someplace. We file in street.
This guy is a genius at coincidence.
Thank you.
Didn't they have anybody's name on them?
This belong to Mr. Fraggly. We look all over town, no find.
Ed, there must be some way to find out who these belong to.
Find a keep a rooter weepers.
Break out what's inside them, Butterfly. Let's have a little shakedown, hmm?
So? Yeah. Hold your son. Orochi.
Wow.
Caviar.
Smoked oysters.
English biscuits.
Hey, onion stuffed olives. Doesn't that take you back?
Pate before grass, whatever that is.
It's easy enough to see what happened. Some poor underprivileged GI lost his food package from home.
I shall return.
Oh, no. What you think not possible to be? Talk not go his direction.
Look, you quick-fingered...
No frittings whatsoever. We have big party. I used to be best chef in Chicago. One time cooked big meal for Mr. Al Capone. He very happy.
No deal.
Let him have it, Ed. The sooner you get rid of it, the better.
Oh, all right. Use it for your party.
You at Chibang Good Joe, Sergeant. Party begins 6 o'clock. You be there?
Not for us.
Oh, party no fun unless you fellas come. I cook big dinner show with buddy pals once for all. Okie dokie.
You can't lick 'em, join 'em.
You know, it's a good thing for our side he wasn't running the war for them.
Son, hubba. Oh, please, choose it. Next time, Joe Swat from Navy. Hamburger. Aha! Very good. Oh, priest.
Drum, arigato.
Aye.
Hey, Butterfly son. Meat shortage at table number 5.
Coming, Toots Whip. Excuse me. Hello, McNulty. You got wrong okay?
Joe Boo, oh boy. Everything under control.
ジョーさん、なかなか愉快な宴会になったじゃないか。みんなも大変喜んでおるよ。
Mr. Sakiyama said it's swell shindig, huh? Oh, it's first time I see him smile. Wrong time.
You Hancho.
Huh?
You Hancho.
What means honcho?
No speak English.
Butterfly, what means honcho?
Hancho, me number 1 boy. Boss, big boss of Hormab. Hello, Hancho.
Thank you very much. That's more like it. A little respect around here, huh? See?
Everybody dance. Everybody. Hey. Hey, Hancho, you not dance?
I think I better practice with my chopsticks a little.
Well, I dance.
Domo arigato. Thank you very much.
Look, dollface, this is for the old folks. Let's take a hike up to Mount Fuji, huh?
But,
Remember, yes, Woodley, son.
yes, Woody-san.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Good evening, Sergeant.
Oh, good evening, sir. A beautiful evening, sir.
Yes, it is.
Oh, the general is giving a little reception for some stateside dignitaries, sir.
Oh, is that so? Well, I won't keep you, Sergeant, but if the general should leave suddenly, my card.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you very kindly, sir.
Hey, this is mighty pretty country around here.
This garden is very old. It doesn't look good now. For a long time, nobody to take care of it.
How about your family? They hit bad by the war?
My uncle Sakiyama lost his money. My father lost his life in the bombing.
Oh? I'm sorry.
It's nice to look when there are no more airplanes.
Yeah. Long, hard war.
But it is good not to have to hate anymore.
You're a strange little character, but very nice.
I'll make a wish for you.
What kind of a wish?
I'll make a wish that you'll not stay in trouble, because you're good. And the people do not know it. I'll make a wish you'll be happy, because you're not.
Now, there's a keen imagination.
Students, let's dance.
Hey, I'm with you. Here we go.
Gozo? Huh?
踊ってあげなさい。
American type dance. Want to try?
Oh, no. It is wrong.
Wrong? Why?
In Japan, boys and girls never hold each other until they're married.
How do they ever get acquainted well enough to get married?
Family arranged for that.
We gave that up 100 years ago. I bet things will change around here now, too.
Is it good to change that?
Sure. You should only get married when you're in love.
How does one know when love happens?
Well, you know when you look at someone's face, you think it's the most beautiful face in the world, even though it isn't. Or you know by the way she feels when you hold her, by the way you feel when you kiss her.
You kiss girls before you marry?
Yes, it's been known to happen. How is he going to know if you like them or love them?
These girls you kiss, you like them all?
Well, I'm prejudiced. I like every girl that kisses me.
You love any?
Yes. Yes, I did one. Very much.
Then, when you go home, you get married?
No. No, there was a little hitch. She married somebody else.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be. It doesn't always happen that way. Sometimes people fall in love and stay in love and live happily ever after. If you don't believe it, just go to the movie.
Hey, Woodley-san. Excuse, please. Your steak ready. Someone waiting to see me at gate. Excuse, please.
He's quite a guy. Where'd you find him?
Before the war, he was a #1 houseboy here. Now he is the #1, benefactor?
Never mind the honorifics. I'm looking for a Joe Butterfly.
So I'm Joe Butterfly through and through. What's the deal?
A gentleman at the Karafuki Tea House told me you might help me find living quarters. Nicey housey.
You correspondent?
Yeah.
You know Yank magazine?
Probably better than anybody else in the whole world. How about this place here?
You like Yank?
Yeah, I'm crazy about Yank. Now let's talk about this place.
Shh, is big secret, but since you like so much, I tell you, they work here.
Did you say they work here?
How? Well, it's very simple because they live here also.
I wonder if I could see them.
Why for?
Well, it's something I've been wanting to tell them for a long time. I'm a big fan of theirs.
Ah, so?
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
This way, please.
Domo arigato.
Well, what have we here?
Excuse me. Hathaway, what are you doing here?
I have come to perform a melancholy duty I have come to pay my respects to your little magazine as it ends its little career.
Nice surprise, huh? Joe never missed. He big fan of Yank magazine.
Fan? This guy's a fink. You know, for sheer guts, you guys really take the cake. General MacArthur doesn't live this good.
He don't eat this good either.
All right, where's the rest of this stuff?
What stuff?
Well, the chicken liver patties I had sent all the way from the States for General Hopfeller. The stuffed olives for Colonel Fuller. And the corncob pipe. You know perfectly well what stuff. Is there any of it left?
Just memories, Hathaway.
How did you public enemies get a hold of it?
Oh, excuse please. Package jump off truck.
Oh, package jump off truck. The driver stopped to pick up package. Package run up alley, huh?
You really fake.
Well, you know this really tears it.
Now, wait a minute, Harold.
Well, I'm off to see the colonel, and we have many things to talk about. Of course, I have to get my printing plan in order. Gentlemen, hail and farewell. Woodley, you're here too. Wait till the colonel hears about this.
Just a minute, Harold. Let's make a deal, huh?
Oh, deal?
For the hottest story in Tokyo. Maybe the biggest scoop of the year. We had it all sold up, but...
Are you kidding? Nothing will top turning you over to Fuller.
No, wait a minute, Harold. He's on the level. This could make you a lot more famous than that surrender issue of Trend.
If this is so hot, how come you're not using it?
He was going to use it for his lead story on Monday.
Yeah, that's right. But I'm willing to give it all up if we can just go to press.
Oh? Well, what is the story?
What is the hottest scoop you can imagine in Tokyo today?
You.
Tokyo Rose.
Tokyo Rose? Well, you don't mean you can get her.
Get her? I've got her. That's why I jumped ship in Yokohama.
And if I hold off turning you people over to justice, why, you'll turn Tokyo Rose over to me, eh? And when do I get the story?
1 hour after Yank goes to press.
Now, you don't think I'd make a deal like that without seeing her, do you?
Oh, you want to see her?
Yeah.
All right. You come back tomorrow night at 7.
I don't know.
Oh, now make up your mind, Harold, because if we're out of business, we'll sell the story all right, but not to you.
All right. Tomorrow, 7. And she had better be here, or else.
Well, that does it, you clown. You'll get us all court-martialed.
Where did you come up with such a harebrained idea as Tokyo Rose?
Temper.
Stop pressing. Whole front page. Joe, bring more bigger scoop.
Tokyo Rose?
No, this much hotter than Tokyo Rose. Oshikawa Rikimoto. Aha. Oshikawa Rikimoto.
What is that?
Oshikawa Rikimoto is best baseball pitcher in Japan. He show you. Play ball. Exclusive.
Exclusive for what?
I make a Russell scoop. When New York Yankee pre-exhibition here in 1928, Oshikawa Rikimoto strike out Babe Ruth. Now you got him.
We don't want him.
What'd I do with him?
Trade him in on Tokyo Rose.
Oh, you guys like Tokyo Rose very much, huh?
Oh, no, not at all. It's just a simple matter of life and death. Thanks to you.
Sudescu. Maybe she turn out, You through.
Good morning, everybody. Last day, you know. Gonna be ready?
I can just see the headlines now. Yank photographer found horribly murdered.
Temper.
Out. Hold everything. Hancho-san, everybody. Joe Butterfly does it again. 4-star final. Presenting Tokyo Rose.
No.
Really?
Are you kidding?
Butterfly, you're terrific.
Your Tokyo Rose?
Certainly. At your sizing. Boy, it's wonderful to hear people talking American. You know, I'm stuck in this place since 1939.
What kind of a con game are you trying to pull this time? This kid is no Tokyo Rose.
I should say not. Even Leo the Rocher don't talk like that.
You think I came here to be insulted?
Can't find 100% Tokyo Rose. Not available. So I hired this lovely young lady to fool Hathaway until he cool off from you, ne?
She'll fool him as long as it takes her to open her mouth.
I beg your pardon. It just so happens I was on the New York stage. Professional. I played every type part.
She's very good actress. Ichiban.
I even played a debutante once.
Where was that, Miss Cornell?
It was in, review-like. The skit was called Flugel Street. And I did a bubble dance.
All right, break it up. Tokyo Rose, she's more like Gypsy Rose. Get her out of here.
Who's gonna know she's not real McCoy?
Where's your sporting blood, Ed? Give the kid a chance.
Suppose Hathaway falls for it. What happens when he turns her over to the CIC?
Cops. No, you leave everything to me. Butterfly take her out for a whole mess. I apologize. I say, so sorry, big mistake. Cops holler like anything. Yakety yak, 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 yak. Call me your lousy names and kick me out. By that time, Yank magazine sells like hotcakes, nah?
I've had it. I tell you, I've really had it. With you especially, I've had it. You were born a con man, and you'll be a con man to the end of your days.
Hmm?
You.
Ed, you're racing your motor.
You butt out of this. Coming in here with this Minsky character and trying to palm her off on me as a genuine article. Just do me a favor, Butterfly, and don't do me any favors.
I'm just trying, Sergeant San.
You're always trying, Butterfly. Very trying. All right, now clear out and take your friend with you.
Leave friend here. Maybe I can coach her.
Look, there's work to be done around here.
We have no choice now. We've got to go for broke. She might be able to pull it off.
Okay, you take over. Now, Miss,
Toriko Shigemitsu. In New York, they call me Ready Teddy.
Yeah, I bet they did, honey. But from now on, you're Tokyo Rose. Make her sound like it, Mason.
Move over, Joe. You've got company.
Sergeant Kennedy not feel good. He got problems.
Yeah, big problems. Talk son trouble. Maybe we can help him, huh?
Pancho say he not want help.
We'll see about that. Thanks, kid. Come on, B-Fly. I want to see some of this beautiful country before I get thrown out of it again.
But you cannot leave. If people catch you, you'll be in great trouble.
Woodley, son, never get in trouble.
Excuse me. Everybody tucks on worried when they hear GIs come to Tokyo. Everybody run from city. Now they go back home to Tokyo.
Let's not do the same thing, huh?
Hey. Everywhere bread line. Big question in Japan today, where next meal is coming from.
Yeah.
There's one problem involved, Ferguson, that we...
Anything wrong, sir?
Why, I've just got to see a doctor, Major. Nerves, fatigue. I'm beginning to imagine the perfect strangers walking along the street look like Private Woodley.
Woodley?
That's probably nothing. Maybe if I could lie down for a little while.
Woodley, where have you been? Or is that classified information?
Window shopping? Sightseeing? Want to see some nice pictures?
Look, John, I've got problems enough without your making more for me.
You know, I think I know why the Japanese are so crazy for cameras. It's because they have such wonderful things to photograph.
I'm just before going to press. I've got no lead story for my book, and
For example, look at some of the stuff I shot today.
Yeah. Very nice. Maybe we can find you a scrapbook to put them in.
Ed, don't you get the overall story? Look, the war's over. The Japanese have lost. Now, you see them slowly coming back out, finding their feet again, starting to put the pieces together. If I were putting out a magazine, I'd make this a picture story slanted straight at our soldiers. This is Japan. This is the country you're occupying. This is what the people are like. Get to know them. Because you don't have to fight them now, you have to live with them.
That's if you were putting out a magazine, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you're not. Don't give me that brotherhood routine. If you've got sweetness and light to sell, don't bring it around me. I'm not in the market.
Sure, Pop.
Now, you're all right. Run along and use honorable eyes. Look where you're going, huh?
Attention. Once more, they made me do it.
Yeah, they made me do it.
Sergeant Kennedy?
Good afternoon, Major.
Oh, Kennedy, this is terrible. Where is he?
Where's who?
Woodley.
John? Well, don't you remember, sir? You put him on an APA for the States.
Then he isn't in Japan.
Well, how could he be?
Well, Colonel Fuller thought he saw him.
Yeah. Well, you know what they say in the Orient, sir. All Americans look alike.
All right. Let's try it a little slower this time. Yeah. I mean they made me do it.
What's going on in there?
Diction lesson.
Diction lessons?
Playing a little joke on Hathaway, sir.
Now, that's another thing that's got to stop. Oh, good heavens. It was you the Colonel saw.
Sir, the shoes. They're very bad for the floors around here.
What? Oh, shoes. Yes. Shoes. Kennedy, how could you?
It wasn't his fault, sir. He was as surprised as anybody.
You've done us all in this time, Woodley.
Oh, it's going to be all right, sir. He's leaving again.
Leaving? How? The ship's gone.
Yeah, well, we're working on another little deal, sir. New shipping orders from a private source.
Don't tell me a thing. I don't want to know anything. And I've never seen you, John Woodley. Never. Do you understand? Never.
Sir, you mustn't feel upset with John. He's just given me an idea for a lead story. It's going to be the best issue we've ever put out.
What kind of an idea?
Starting tomorrow, this country's going to be crawling with GIs. They only know the Japanese as an enemy, so they'll come in hating them. Nobody was ever born hating anybody. They have to learn it. So in our story, we're going to unlearn our guys by telling them about the Japanese. The things we've learned living here with them. Things that make them no different from us. We thought we'd call it, This is Japan.
That's wonderful. Thank you, John. I've got to go someplace where I can think. What I really need is a hot bath.
All right, troops. That's it. Ready for the press.
Sometimes I think I'd rather cover a Democratic convention.
This is hectic enough.
You guys are knocking yourself out. Maybe I could get you a cup of coffee or something.
Coffee, tea, a little Napoleon brandy, maybe?
Oh, yeah.
Hello there. Anybody home?
Uh-oh, there's bad news.
I know I'm probably a little early.
A word is premature, Harold.
Well, I just had to see Tokyo Road. Not that I distrust you, you understand?
Mr. Hathaway, Miss Rose, Mr. Hathaway.
This is Tokyo Road? Well...
Well, what?
Well, I mean, I didn't expect her to look just the way she does.
Don't be taken in by her pretty face, Harold.
Oh, she just confessed to everything, Harold. 4 years of treason.
That's what I want to hear.
All right, Rosie, take it from the top. You are an American citizen, aren't you?
But you didn't appreciate it, did you?
You wanted us to lose the war, didn't you?
You didn't think we would win, did you?
You weren't proud of it.
Did you ever hear anything as cold-blooded as that?
I'd like to hear something from her.
Oh, she'll talk. Go ahead, tell him.
Why did you become a traitor?
They made me do it. They made me do it. They made me do it.
Do you need to hear any more than that, Harold?
Yes, there are several points I'd like to
They
cover.
made me do it. They made me do it. They made me do it.
A little hysterical. I guess we grilled her a little too much. Very emotional, these people.
Now, just a minute, Kennedy. I have to ask her a lot more questions.
Tomorrow morning. We'll turn her over to you then, unless you'd like to forget about the whole deal right now.
All right. First thing in the morning.
Oh, hello, Mr. Hathaway. Just came over to see the boys.
or making a goodbye visit. Say, hey, congratulations on the good news. I hope you have a pleasant trip home. And good luck in your civilian life. Tomorrow morning?
What's this about you and civilian life?
Yeah, my application came through. You know, I got 2 kids. That makes me almost a hardship case.
Yeah, well, if you haven't got Woodley's travel orders with you, you are a hardship case.
I got 'em all right. Look, can I have that document back now? I'm leaving at 8 in the morning.
This is a flimsy little number 4 priority to Guam.
Guam? It's not the season for Guam.
And a 4 priority?
He'd be sitting out there at Atsugi Airport for a week.
Look, fellas, it's the best I could do. Things are getting awful tight.
Woodley, the sun is in the General's eyes.
Oh, yes, sir. I, Joe Butterfly, party of the first part.
Fellas, I give my solemn oath. Only the brass can get the high priorities.
I wonder what kind of priority an I&E sergeant gets.
Yeah, I wonder.
Let's see your orders, Hewlett.
I haven't got 'em on me. No, don't.
Number 2 priority all the way to Hamilton Field, California. Hewlett, you've been joshing with us.
No, there was a cancellation on the flight. I swear. The colonel had to approve it himself.
You'll make a fine figure of a staff sergeant. A pleasant flight, Sergeant Hewlett.
Thank you. Thank you, Colonel Fuller.
No, you can't do it. You'd never get away with it.
I'll talk to you later, Private Woodley. Now, let's see. What else do we need? Oh, yes, a dog tag.
Hey!
Identification card.
No. What if I get lost?
Well. Everything you need, Sergeant Hewlett, old boy. ATC clearance. Oh, even pictures of your dear wife and 2 children.
Oh, ain't any of you guys got a heart?
Not me. Not Sergeant Oscar Hewlett.
Your travel orders, Private Woodley. They should get you to Guam by Thanksgiving at the latest.
What am I gonna do? Where am I gonna hide? The colonel thinks I'm leaving.
Go on sick call. You don't look at all well, Woodley.
People ain't even human.
No, I'm not in. I'm not into anybody.
Sir. Colonel Fuller.
What?
Oh, wake up.
What?
Oh, Hathaway.
Colonel, I must have that press by noon.
That press has been assigned to the Army magazine.
Suppose I had a story of international importance to civilians and the Army.
It'd have to be an awfully big story, I can tell you that.
Such as the capture of Tokyo Rose?
Oh, sure. You bring in Tokyo Rose, Harold. I'll be glad to talk to you.
Very well, Colonel. I'll have her in your office in the morning.
That'll be just grand, Harold. One thing, not too early in the morning. Where was I?
Well, take it easy, Johnny.
Yeah, send us a postcard.
Picture type postcard?
Yeah, but from the United States.
Banzai. Meaning Japanese, 10,000 years, Woodley-san.
Thanks, Joe.
Let's go.
When you get home, be happy for me.
I have all my pictures of you. Every time I look at them, that'll help some. Well, how do you say goodbye in Japanese?
Sayonara.
Sayonara, Chieko-san.
Sayonara-chan.
Well, we can sleep for 2 days and the whole rat race starts over again.
Poor guys. I thought you could use a cup of java.
Could we not?
Oh, Mason, I told you to get this stuff up to the printer.
It's not 8 o'clock yet, and I'm going to drink this cup of coffee if it means court-martial.
Just don't make a federal project out of it. Mac, did you check through this to see if it's in sequence? We don't want page 29 to turn up as front cover.
Yeah.
Oh, no. No. Mason, see if you can catch him. What, on foot? McNulty, call the airfield.
Good morning.
All we needed.
Kennedy, there's been a slight change in my plans, so I've come to take Tokyo Rose with me now.
No time to talk about it now.
There's nothing to talk about. She's my story, and I've come to get her. You come along with me, young lady.
What you giving me? Get your dirty hands off.
What'd she say?
Just make a move at me and I'll give it to you right in a mush.
Oh, she always talks like that when she gets excited.
Oh, trying to pull the old flim-flam, eh? Trying to ring in a phony Tokyo Rose? Well, you're not going to get away with it this time.
Get him, boys.
Whoa, boy.
Oh, here, I'll have you court-martialed. You see.
I took the wrong scrapbook. Besides, I refuse to go anywhere as Oscar Hewlett.
Oh, John, boy, you're back in the club. Mason, get this over to the printers on the double.
What do we do with this?
Wrap it up carefully and put it in the closet with the other summer things. Oh, we got lots to do today. We got to start infiltrating back into the barracks.
Splendid. Splendid. It's a really magnificent job. I'm so glad you like it, sir. That this is Japan feature. It's masterful. Oh, well, I put my faith in you and your men, and you've come through for me again. I don't mind telling you that Hathaway was giving me quite a problem. I thought for a while I might have to give in.
Oh, we knew you wouldn't, sir.
Waking me up in the middle of the night with some cock and bull story. He was supposed to be here this morning. He wasn't waiting outside, was he? I didn't see anyone out there but Hewlett, sir. Hewlett's gone. He was out there a minute ago. He was? That's strange. Hewlett! Hewlett!
Yes, sir?
What are you still around for?
My travel orders, sir. They took them away from me.
Took them? Who took them? Well, stop sniveling, man. Speak up.
It all happened so quickly, sir, I couldn't see. They jumped me. 5 of them. I could cut a new set of orders myself, sir.
That's the most outrageous thing I've ever heard of. Flagrant gangsterism. Get me the military police. Anarchy. No, not you. Hello? I will not hold on, Captain. This is Colonel Fuller. But I'll tell you what you can do for me. My sergeant was assaulted and robbed. I want it investigated. Immediately. That is all. That ought to give us some action. Well, I expected you immediately, but not this soon.
Sir,
This is Sergeant Hewlett. Sergeant, tell these men how you were set upon in the street.
We don't know anything about that, sir. We're here about the Yank magazine people.
They've been missing from their barracks for 3 days, sir. Marked AWOL.
AWOL?
We held off investigating.
We didn't do anything, sir, because we know these Yank guys and we read the magazine and...
We're sure they can explain everything, sir. All this black market talk.
What do you mean, black market?
Well, sir, they've been drawing rations from every outfit in town. Liquor from the officers' club and, well, you know, sir, little things like that.
Little things?
We know these guys, sir. I'm sure they can explain if we can find them.
Major Ferguson, where are they?
Sir, they're out at the house.
House? This I want to see. I'll take care of this myself. Ferguson! So, attention. Here you are. If I wasn't seeing all this with my own eyes. What the devil is that? You had an appointment with me this morning. Now, no, here. Take it easy. Careful. Yep, there. They tied me up, and they threw me in that cubby hole. And they were even discussing ways of murdering me. Now, you're just overexcited.
I'm sure it's nothing at all, sir. A prank of some sort.
Nothing at all? Prank? I'm about to show you one of my pranks, Major. This will be the most spectacular court-martial, general court-martial, in the entire history of World War II.
Beg pardon, sir. Counterintelligence, sir.
Well, you're not a minute too soon. I want these men charged with absence without leave. Living off limits. Fraternizing. Housebreak. Black market operation. Grand and petty larceny. Kidnapping. Felonious assault. general disobedience and the 96th article of war.
I'm afraid, sir, that's rather small stuff. We're after something big.
What?
Who took this picture?
Well, how the devil would I know?
It's pretty important, Colonel.
Photographic style is familiar. I can't seem to place it, though. Kennedy.
Yes, sir?
Who took this picture? Who took this picture?
Sir? I cannot tell a lie. I did it with my little...
Wood? Oh, no!
Where'd you take it?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Think, soldier. The girl in that picture is one of the real Tokyo Roses.
We were so many different places.
If we find this girl, this whole outfit will probably be decorated.
Decorated? Now, look. Think, Wood. Think hard. Where did you shoot it?
It could have been almost anywhere.
Oh, no, you mustn't talk that way. You've got to remember, we could capture Tokyo Rose.
Ohio gozaimasu. Good morning, everybody. I want you to meet the little friend.
That's the girl in the picture, all right. We've captured Tokyo Rose.
You're right.
Who let him in?
All set?
We are straining at the starting gate. Let's be off and running.
Yeah, before Fuller changes his mind.
Goodbye, Checo-san.
Goodbye,
Goodbye,
Chico.
Chico.
Time for us again, John. Sayonara.
Not sayonara, Chieko-san. Jamata.
What means Yamata?
It means, in English, I shall return.
I just bet he will, too.
Kind of hate to leave the old place. Wonder what's going to happen to all our cousins.
Don't worry about a thing.
It's $600 a month to keep up expenses. European friend, you bring home food. Hmm?